are you asking for Christmas this year?
Chandelier, some curtains, some more blankets, a trampoline, a computer, some shampoo, some Gatorade. I want some pants.
Good morning!
Good morning!
We're going shopping!
Yes, we are!
$1,000. I want a laptop, I want a phone, and I want a pool, I want a dog, I want dog accessories, and a fence. That's 8 things for Christmas. Okay, bye. Now Santa's gonna get me all those. I really want it, and I can practice with it because my mom said we might get a dog.
I don't remember ever saying that. So Christmas is tricky this year. We won't be getting a puppy. We're not buying the kids a trampoline. We're not picking up hoverboards. There will be some disappointment. We're getting them everything they want other than the big things, right? Because we're eventually gonna have to sell everything anyway. So we're sneaking in some travel gear in addition to things they want and trying to find a good balance. How cute are these? So your little toothbrush just pops right in there. It opens up so it protects the toothbrush, and it has little suction cups on the back so you can stick it right on a mirror in case there's no countertops or anything. This was one of those unnecessary purchases, but I think because they're kids and they're traveling, they still want to open fun things. Just because they're animals, the kids will think they're super cool. And I got one for everybody. There are some must-haves for traveling that every round-the-world traveler recommends. Turkish towels. So Turkish towels are made of Turkish cotton, and the more you wash them, the softer and more absorbent they get. They have cute little fringe bottoms like this, and they're very, very lightweight. They'll be multi-purpose, so for little blankets when it's chilly, or for a beach cover-up, scarves, and most importantly, for a quick drying towel. I got everybody their own color, so there's no confusion whatsoever. I really hope these work, and I'll let you know if I end up loving them. All I read on everybody's top 10 must list is you must travel with packing cubes. We have 6 members in our family, and it is already hard to organize things, so I'm really hoping this helps out. All they are these little square cubes, rectangular zipper pouches that help you organize your stuff. Be one for accessories, one for toiletries, shabam. All about ease of operation. I want to open a backpack easily without sorting through a bunch of stuff all the time. This is just as much a present for me and Zach as it is for the kids, but we're gonna wrap it up for them. So that's our plan. We obviously bought them a ton of stuff that they wanted anyway for Christmas. They always get way more than what they need. So this year we added in some extras. Merry Christmas.
Since we're talking about money, do you realize how cheap it is to actually fly from country to country once you're out of the United States? It's unbelievably cheap. The hard part's getting to the first destination and getting back home once you're all done. But in the middle, super cheap. Let's take a look at it. Obviously, there's lots of different sites that you can use, and it doesn't really matter which one you use because they're all pretty much going to give you the same information. My favorite is skyscanner.com. I could daydream on that site all day long searching for different flights from all the different countries. Once you go to skyscanner.com, one of the coolest features is that you can search to go to everywhere once you have your origin. Now, let's pretend our origin is already in Southeast Asia. Let's say one of the biggest hubs, which is Bangkok. Now, Another cool option is it lets you search the entire month. So, the month we're going, Bangkok to everywhere, let's say the month of October. When we choose that, it gives us all these different options. And as you can see, once we hit search, you got Thailand, Cambodia, Myanmar, Vietnam, Malaysia, Singapore, Laos, Indonesia, all for $50 and under. Incredible. Let's pick Hanoi. That's the first place I want to go to, Vietnam. Now there's obviously lots more expensive flights that are probably with better airlines, but you can find the budget airline day because it's the lowest price. When you search it, you can see that it is a super low price. AirAsia, a budget airline, going from Bangkok to Hanoi, non-stop, 1 hour and 55 minutes. Now, you're getting in at 8:20 at night, and that's why it's the cheapest, $46. You can choose to get up early and get there earlier for a little bit more expensive, $65. Either way, still super cheap, still with AirAsia, a quality budget airline. Now let's do the same thing except from Hanoi. So, we're gonna choose Hanoi to everywhere, and we're gonna bump it up a month, because let's say we stayed in Thailand for a month. So, Hanoi to everywhere in the month of November, and all of a sudden, it's a little bit more expensive. Hanoi must be a little bit of a more expensive hub. No big deal though, we can still get to plenty of places for under $100. So let's choose the cheapest one, Malaysia. Always wanted to go to Kuala Lumpur. So, after I choose Kuala Lumpur, same idea, pick the cheapest day, and once I do, I find out that I can go for 3 hours non-stop from Hanoi to Kuala Lumpur on AirAsia for $70. $70 is not very much at all. Same idea, go from Kuala Lumpur to everywhere. Let's choose the same month. Maybe we're not staying in Kuala Lumpur the entire month. And when you search flights, cheapest we found yet. Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam. All these places are under $20. I'm gonna choose Cambodia and Siem Reap because I really want to see Angkor Wat. Same budget airline, look at that. AirAsia, $22. Non-stop flight from Kuala Lumpur to Siem Reap. Amazing. So if you're keeping track, we just were in 4 countries, flew to 3 different ones for only $157. A $65, a $70, and a $22. $157. Amazing. But especially if you're going by yourself, this is one of the most doable things ever. And even though we're going with 6 people, let's just multiply that by 6. $942. Plus tax, $11.50 tops. For 4 different countries, that's pretty cheap. And let's not forget that we're probably staying in these countries for a longer period of time. Those 4 countries are probably gonna take up 2 months of our trip. So for $1,100 transportation, we can get to these places for 2 whole months of travel. In a later video, we'll explain how we use our air miles to get across the oceans, because those are the more expensive flights. So we're getting across the oceans for free, and once we're there, these flights are super cheap. Now we already bought our first ticket to the first country we're going to. We can't say it quite yet, but I'll give you a hint. This country's official language is also the official language of 8 other countries.